believing the absolute industry myth that throwing massive amounts of additional horsepower at a vehicle automatically guarantees a faster, more violent launch off the starting line, and assuming that newer, electrified platforms will always make their pure combustion predecessors obsolete. For decades, the automotive power play was beautifully simple. Increase the pressure, add more cylinders, and drop the 0 to 100 times. Welcome back to Vision Effect TV. I'm Ava. Today, we are staging a rigorous, microscopic evaluation of a massive engineering puzzle, the new Lamborghini Urus SE. On paper, this machine looks like an absolute apex predator. By pairing a twin-turbo V8 with an advanced electric motor, Lamborghini has gifted the Urus SE a staggering 789 horsepower, a massive, undeniable 144 horsepower increase over the hardcore Urus Performante. Yet in the absolute benchmark sprint to 62 miles per hour, it still cannot beat the old guard. Let's isolate the data to find out exactly why. To truly comprehend this performance anomaly, we must step completely past the glittering marketing brochures, drop the emotional branding, and dissect the cold, brutal, unyielding laws of physics. The older, pure combustion Urus Performante hits 100 kilometers per hour in a blistering, violent 3.3 seconds. The new, hyper-powerful, electrified Urus SE, it matches that time at absolute best, or officially trails slightly behind at 3.4 seconds. Think about the sheer mathematical absurdity of that reality. 144 extra horses, completely, unconditionally erased from the tarmac. Why? Because the vehicle has fallen victim to the devastating, modern reality known as the hybrid weight penalty. Let's isolate the heavy hardware integration beneath the skin. To transform the Urus platform into a modern plug-in hybrid, Lamborghini's engineering team had to compromise. They installed a substantial 25.9 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack directly beneath the rear cargo floor, alongside a heavy, permanent magnet synchronous electric motor integrated directly into the housing of the 8-speed automatic transmission. This extensive electrical infrastructure slaps a massive, estimated 300-kilogram weight penalty onto the chassis. When you stomp on the throttle from a dead standstill, that instant zero-delay electric torque isn't actually propelling you forward into a new dimension of speed. It is spending its entire initial energy reserve just fighting the sheer physical inertia of the added structural mass. The electric motor is essentially acting as a mechanical crane, dragging the car out of its own gravitational well before the twin-turbo V8 can even begin to breathe. It is a stark, warning lesson to the entire automotive industry. In the uncompromising theater of high-velocity dynamics, power-to-weight ratios will always, inevitably, rule supreme over raw, uncalibrated peak horsepower numbers. Electrification can mask weight with immediate torque, but it can never truly trick the fundamental physics of momentum. But move past the drag strip physics, open the door, and step inside the heavily updated digital command center. While the mechanical platform struggles against gravity, the interior technology has undergone a strategic, hyper-focused evolution. Lamborghini has completely overhauled the dual-screen interface, bringing a larger, ultra-crisp 12.3-inch central display running a heavily revised human-machine interface. The user interface graphics are distinctly militaristic, flashing with jet fighter-inspired layouts. Designers have introduced dedicated, real-time, hybrid telemetry grids that track split-second energy dissipation paths, battery thermal thresholds, and the exact micro-adjustments of the electric torque vectoring across the axles. Step down to the iconic Tamburo control console, and you will find that the levers handle a brand new matrix of tactical drive modes: hybrid, recharge, and EV drive. It creates an eerie automotive experience. For the first time, you can fire up a roaring Lamborghini in absolute, ghostly silence. You can glide through urban centers purely on silent electrons, before open throttling on the highway and unleashing the full, twin-turbo combustion fury. It is a dual-personality digital workspace engineered flawlessly for the modern tech elite. This brings us directly to my definitive tactical verdict. Is the new Urus SE a step forward or a heavy step backward? If your metric of a supercar is defined solely by lightweight agility and the unmuted mechanical violence of a pure combustion track weapon, the older Urus Performante remains an irreplaceable icon. However, if you look at the reality of modern premium mobility, where daily usability, lower emissions, and cutting-edge digital integration matter just as much as track times, the Urus SE is a deeply calculated triumph. It proves that Lamborghini can weaponize electrification to prolong the life of the glorious V8 engine, while giving buyers a smarter, vastly more versatile daily driver. The laws of physics haven't been beaten, but the theater of the super SUV has permanently changed. Hit that subscribe button to Vision Effect TV right now. Would you take the lighter Performante or the more powerful Hybrid SE? I'm Ava, and I'll see you in the very next technical breakdown.